What's up, Wikimaniacs? On today's episode, we have a babysitter who gives out snacks, a couple who didn't think before procreating, an OP who wants to be more than friends, another OP offers a drunk man a ride, and a woman finds out who her friends are. For the Patreon exclusive stories, we have sons who act inappropriately, and downsizing causes friction in a relationship. If those sound interesting to you and you want day early and ad-free episodes, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Get therapy.
I'm not ready. What's up, Wikimaniacs? It's your boy Josh here for another Am I the Asshole Friday. I'm, of course, joined with the handsome gentlemen, John and Sean. What is up, boys?
Hello.
The Browns are here.
The Browns are here. Yeah.
Browns in town.
I think it's problematic if I introduce you guys as that.
Yeah, let's run it back one more time.
I wish you would. I wish you would. Go ahead, Josh. Say it one time.
Welcome
Do
to
it for
Browns.
YouTube one time.
All right,
Yeah.
3,
I
2,
will not, 'cause
1.
that is a clippable thing that lives forever on the internet, and I will not do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Come on now. I know it's in you.
So the competition's still not going.
It will never happen.
We've defeated you in your sick game.
I've actually enjoyed not doing it this month. It's actually been fun.
I got to say,
Good.
I also enjoy not doing it.
And I think I've stumped you more this month than I have any other month, which is,
Yes.
I don't know if that's a correlation or causation kind of thing, but
Well,
Hey.
science.
we'll keep living. Yeah, science.
That's way past me.
So you guys ready to hop into some stories for today?
Sopping some booty holes this week.
Wow.
All right. Jesus. First one we got here, cross-posted by Celestial Wolf Moon.
Ooh, back to back.
Oh, did you have him on your episode?
I
Yeah.
had him last episode.
Hell
too.
yeah.
Well,
Turn into a goat. The title for this one is, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Son's Babysitter Not to Give Him Any Snacks?
I'd be pissed.
I mean, it's your rules, I guess. I know some people are very strict with their kids and like what snacks they can eat. But also, why are those snacks in the house if they're not allowed to eat it?
Fair enough.
Maybe. I'm getting that. This is going back to this old ass episode that we did with Linz about the mom refusing to have the kid eat cake or some shit or something sweet.
Oh,
Whatever that was.
yeah. I do remember that one.
At a party. So I think the parent probably doesn't want kids to like have sugary snacks or non-vegetable or some shit like that. So I'm gonna go asshole with this parent.
Okay.
I think I'll say not the asshole because it's your child.
It
Yes.
doesn't count.
But it doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Split.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter though.
You're right. Okay, so Sean's saying not the asshole. John is saying asshole. Let's hop into it.
How fucking dare you keep me away from my snacks, you bitch.
God. It's like, have you heard that old wife swap show where the mom was like a healthy mom? She's trying to throw away our bacon, God damn it. He backs up a little satchel. I'm leaving this place.
Wasn't that the one with the nuggets or something too?
It might have been chicken
Something
nuggets and
about
not bacon.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But it's
You're a little too good at that, my guy.
born and raised in
I
Texas,
swear,
baby.
I don't know how to fucking remember all these damn quotes. It's crazy. To
I'm
me.
sure it's not the exact quote, but it's the vibe. I went for the vibe on that one.
It was a pretty popular meme for a little bit, like clip or whatever. All right. So my son 5 has a babysitter 20 that picks him up from school every day and takes him to soccer, tutoring, swimming, etc. Then takes him home and does homework until we get home. We were grocery shopping and my son picked up a box of Capri Sun and asked if he could have it because it was his favorite. I asked him where he was getting it from and he said his babysitter has bins full of snacks in her car and he gets to pick out whatever he wants when she picks him up from school or practice.
Oh, she's probably like an Uber driver or something on the side.
I mean,
That's what I'm imagining.
Could-
or why else do you just
or
have?
she's just a good babysitter. I don't know. having
yeah,
snacks on the
maybe
ready.
too. I don't know.
I had him point out what else his babysitter was giving him, and it was almost all processed crap. She's been giving him chocolate granola bars, fruit snacks, bags of chips, goldfish, and applesauce, which applesauce is not bad. And fruit snacks aren't terrible.
I gotta say, that's where they get you. They make it sound like it's healthy. Fruit snacks.
Right.
But it's like juice. Juice is not great for you.
I was
Lots of
gonna say,
sugar.
what else are you going
It's
to
not
give them?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Like that could be in your car all the time. Like you can't have celery sticks in your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go bad. Anyway, I texted the babysitter and asked her about this, and she said that my son is always hungry after school and practice, and this is easier than stopping to buy him snacks. I told her I don't want her to give him her snacks anymore, and she said she'd be happy to do that if I pack an after-school snack and send it to school with him, because she doesn't have time to take him home and grab him a snack before his activities. I told her it would only be a couple hours, and she can just have him wait until they get home. But she said she will not be working with a hangry 5-year-old for 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I could pack a snack, she could give him a snack, or she could quit. Told my husband about this, and he said it's fine, and it's not like he eats much better at our house. And in brackets, he gets a lot of these things as occasional treats.
Okay, then what the fuck are you? What are you really fucking mad about that? Actually, God fucking damn it!
It sounds like you're not. It's not. Sounds like you're not doing what you're supposed to do and not packing your kid's lunch, and you're throwing that responsibility to someone else. And you expect that kid from school and then to practice, and you expect him to wait. Yeah, that fool's gonna be hangry as hell. What the fuck are you doing?
That's crazy to be like, oh yeah, your son's always hungry. Well, fuck, he could fucking wait.
He could wait.
What? What are you talking about? Feed your kid. Also, just because like maybe you're not hungry and you could wait in that time frame. He's a kid. He's moving a lot more.
He's growing.
He's growing.
Yes.
He's going to activities where he's moving even more. So like he's burning calories quickly. So of course he's hungry. You fucking what the fuck? I would get it if like at home they're like, we only eat vegetables and blah, blah, blah. But to fucking feed him the same exact fucking snacks, what are you actually mad about? That's fucking insane. Crazy.
This is the response I was expecting. So the husband goes on and says that none of what she gives him is that bad. I told him I expect more for how much we pay her. In brackets, she's getting $25 an hour. But he says she's still doing nothing wrong. He even texted the babysitter saying to ignore me, she's doing fine, and to send him the receipts for the snacks so that he could reimburse her. So am I the asshole for not wanting my son to eat crap every day?
Yes, fool.
Yes, because he's eating the crap regardless.
At home. Pack your kid lunch. It sounds like you're giving the babysitter more work because you expect her to drive him home, make a snack there, and then take him to all the other activities. If you had just done the prep work, granted, you probably are busy. I get it. Most parents are. But your kid is your responsibility. And feeding them is one of those responsibilities.
Even if you are busy, you could buy the fucking healthy snack that you want them to eat or whatever the fuck. But that's not even the problem because you feed them shit at home anyways. So I truly am confused about why you're so upset. Fuck you, actually.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, yeah. I mean, good on the husband for reassuring the babysitter is like paid for. It probably should have been a joint effort. But,
yeah, I feel like that's going to lead to some friction for sure.
In the relationship?
Yeah. How are you? I mean, not a good look. I mean, to go over the wife went over his head.
True.
But it's
true.
never, you never match the pettiness, I guess, in a relationship. You come to a compromise.
You can.
I mean, you can, but should you? I feel like no.
So, Reddit deemed asshole and Tony Rock 1983 said, how much time do you think it takes to pack an extra snack? It should take 10 seconds to grab a juice pack along with a banana or some fruit snacks or goldfish crackers, which is a total of 30 seconds to pack all together. Opie said, if I wanted him to eat that crap, I'd let him eat the babysitter's food. That's literally what she's giving him minus the banana. And then JDR12 says, if you think that school lunch is much better than granola bars and applesauce, if you are going to take the time to make your kid's food, don't get pissy about what he's eating.
I think like maybe she would have some credence if she was feeding the kid good food at home or like fucking, had good snack. But you said, yeah, I'll fucking feed this kid fruit snacks as a treat anyways. So what are you, what are you fucking mad? I do not understand. Your kid's eating the crap. It's
not like it's the worst thing. It's a granola bars, goldfish crackers, the chips. Maybe you could ask for her not to give him chips or something like that. But like applesauce, pretty normal. Fruit snacks. I got those all the time as a kid. A lot of the food we eat is processed no matter what you get, unless it's raw fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even be mad if you were like, I don't want them to eat processed food. But you're feeding them processed food when it just doesn't, your argument holds no bounds, OP.
Yeah. You're like, it's okay if he eats my processed food, just not your processed food.
It's I don't get it.
Yeah.
Keeping me away from my snacks. Those are some fighting words, man.
Yeah. John will fight you for goldfish crackers.
Straight up.
All right. So next one we got here, cross-posted by Fox with a Poppy. And the title for this one is, Am I the asshole for saying you should have thought about that before you procreated?
Oof. I'm going to go with no. Some parents are irresponsible, like the parent before this story.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true. Yeah, this could go either way. The parent could be saying something reasonable like, oh, well, I can't go out tonight. I have kids, of course. You know what I mean? And then the OP could be like, well, you should have thought about it before you had sex.
You were a fool and you didn't wrap your tool.
Yeah. But I could also see this as being something, like John said, very, the parents are trying to do something fucking insane. I was wrong. So even though it doesn't matter, being right still feels nice. So I'll hop on John's train.
Hop on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I'll hop on the bandwagon. Yeah. Whenever in doubt, I'm just going to hop on John's train.
You know what? Fair enough. He's right most of the time. I'm not going to lie. All right. Well, let's hop into it and see. So my ex and I have a 13-year-old daughter, Nicole. Nicole has a severe medical condition that requires a lot of attention. She will need some sort of in-home assistance for the rest of her life. While we have an aide to help us a couple days a week, it is still a challenge. The outcome of Nicole's condition became clear when she was 2. At that point, my ex and I agreed that we wouldn't have any more kids because it wouldn't be fair to anyone. There'd be no way we could focus our attention on 2 kids. Someone would lose out in this situation. We divorced when Nicole was 5. We originally had 50-50 custody, and 3 years later, my ex remarried. His new wife, Callie, is nice. My ex did say that she didn't understand the severity of Nicole's condition, which after 3 years, you think you would have discussed
the husband
that.
should have discussed that, right? Especially with a condition that severe.
Yeah, and if you have her 50% of the time.
50-50.
That's, you know what I mean?
You need that specialized care, like within those 50-50 times you're taking care of your daughter.
Yeah, seems weird. I figured there was a learning curve. Eventually, Callie basically said she wanted to be hands-off, which I respected, though I wondered how it would work considering Nicole lives with them half the time. Last year, my ex and Callie had a baby. I was a little surprised given my ex was always firm on not having more kids, but figured it wasn't any of my business. He did begin to complain that it was a lot of work juggling Nicole and the baby. I sympathized, but I didn't really know what else to say. Recently, the venting got worse. He said Callie yelled at him for taking Nicole to her physical therapy appointment instead of helping her with the baby. He brought up the potential of having Nicole stay with me more.
The husband better pay up more if that's the case.
For sure. I wasn't entirely shocked, but it pissed me off. I said Nicole was his daughter. He can't just abandon that responsibility. And he asked what he was supposed to do about the baby. I said, maybe you should have thought of that before you procreated. I mean, really? We discussed this 10 years ago as to why this would be hard to juggle 2 kids. Why did you think having another one would be a good idea? He got quiet and said Callie wanted the baby. I said that isn't a reason enough and maybe should have thought harder before bringing more life into the world. The conversation ended with me saying I'd call my lawyer and we could arrange to have for him to have less custody, as I'd rather my daughter be properly cared for than viewed as a burden. Callie called me that night very upset that I made my ex cry and that I said her baby shouldn't exist. I said that's not what I said completely, more that I didn't think they thought it through. She called me a jerk. Am I the asshole?
No.
I think Callie is.
Yeah,
okay.
Callie for sure is.
I think, she sucks for sure. I think the burden is on them
on
as a
husband.
couple, because he should have informed her more of what Nicole, like her condition, and how much work it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And if he didn't, you know what I mean? And she should have understood that getting into the relationship. So it's on both of them for sure.
It is on both of them, but I also can kind of see it in a way where, like, okay, the kid lives with them 50-50, like, is 50-50 split.
Yeah, how could she not know how severe it was?
Not see that,
That's
how
what I
severe
think.
that is.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I thought maybe that would be explained later.
Yeah.
It was not.
And the fact that Callie was like, hey, I want to be completely hands off. It's like, she want nothing to do with the kid at all.
Which
and if
is a
that was
weird
the case, yeah. And if that was the case, then they shouldn't have gotten married together, because that's going to be a lifelong responsibility for that kid with that condition. So
100%.
yes, it is still some sort of like, they had to come up with that together. But I think the husband probably should have had a more firm stand and say like, hey, my daughter is still my responsibility no matter what. I think he should have took a harder stance when it came to that and not have gotten in a relationship with Callie moving forward, with her wanting to be hands off. But, she sucks a lot too for not considering that, hey, this kid needs help and it's probably helpless at this point. So
yeah, and when she realized it finally that like Nicole, needs a lot of care, and she didn't want any part of that, she should have realized that and maybe been like, all right,
like, I'm out.
I don't think this is gonna work. I know it's messy to get the divorce, but like you're messing up, his kid's life for your happiness is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, how can you not tell how severe it is? And then as soon as you get married, and then also like the communication thing, like, okay, maybe she just straight up just missed how severe it was. Don't know how that happens. But, this is where the husband sucks as well. Like, communication is key. Like, did you tell her, like, I don't want to have kids? Like, I've already discussed how hard that would be. I don't want another kid.
Yeah.
Also, this is like 24/7 when we care for her, blah, 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 things like that. Communicate before you get married. There are a lot of tough conversations that need to be had. And
yes, especially when there are kids involved.
Especially when there are kids involved. So this is just another example of bad communication before jumping into that thing. And who knows, maybe they did talk about it and they agreed. All right, yeah, we're cool. No kids, whatever. And then, as like Josh said, as soon as, somebody decides, all right, I want kids, you don't want kids, not going to work. We're going to have to, we got to end it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're really fucking up the daughter's life.
Yeah. And I mean, there is a potential that, Callie is even shadier than we're giving her credit for. And it's just like, I'm going to try and pull him away from his daughter. Like there is that possibility as well.
Disgusting.
That's where my head's going. Like,
yeah, that's the darkest timeline. I'm hoping she was just oblivious. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just hard to imagine how you could.
Yeah, she's oblivious. Yeah,
I agree. I think.
But
so
even
too,
OP was like, yeah, she didn't know the full severity. I'm like, how? How could she not?
Yeah. She's like, maybe there's a learning curve. I'm like, you're being very generous. OP.
Yeah, very generous.
But I guess she was being hopeful. That's probably what it was. Who knows?
That's fair.
Yeah. So Reddit deemed not the asshole, and Yandori said, quote, "This is hard. Let's never have a baby again to be fair to our first child and ourselves. Yeah, 100% agree. Has another baby. This is so hard and I'm so miserable. Surprise peek of you face."
Yeah.
Which sums up the story excellently, I think.
Facts.
Yeah, fuck them. Hopefully, he pays for like support and like, I mean, you're going through the courts, which is the smart thing to do.
Yeah, hell yeah. Smart getting your lawyer involved.
Yeah, have that all written out so that you can get payment for that to support your daughter properly. All right. You guys nailed that last one. And we're moving on to the third story here, cross-posted by Mollykins Woo. And the title for this one is, "Am I the asshole for asking my best friend to break up with his Jesus Christ, this one's crazy. Am I the asshole for asking my best friend to break up with his uneducated, unemployed girlfriend so that we can be together?"
Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Sean, both sides this one. I want to hear the other side.
There is no other side on that one. With a title like that, you're the asshole, I think. I mean, not even I think, I know.
Yeah.
Dude, OP probably is one of those rich academia kid that came from like
Nepo baby.
Those, like hedge funds kids. Nepo baby, went to a good school, got accepted in Harvard without even trying type of shit. have a feeling it's one of them people.
I mean, even if it's not.
Even if it's
That's a
not,
tough
you don't
title.
degrade
Terrible.
somebody like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. All right. Before we jump into this one, there is a trigger warning, brief discussion of self-harm and depression. So if that's something you don't want to hear, timestamps are in the show notes. John does those. So you can skip ahead to the next story.
Oh no.
All right. So I know the title makes me seem like a bitch, but I couldn't think of another way to summarize it in one go. We'll call him Dean and we'll call his girlfriend Helen. Basically, I'm a university student and I interned at a marketing company over the last few summers. Dean was my boss there and we became really close friends. Our friendship.
Yo. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Tough start.
Oh my God.
So our friendship moved outside of work and I no longer intern there. The more we talked, the more I fell for him. He's incredible, hardworking, successful, funny, the whole package.
This is like giving me the same girl riding in the train with the one guy vibe.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that story.
Jeez.
Was I there?
Yes. I think you
I
were.
Don't know. Maybe.
No,
Anyway.
you were because we both reacted on a TikTok. We both said love.
Okay.
You were
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
You were there. You were
All right.
definitely there.
That one was just a neighbor. Like they had almost no connection.
Oh, that's true. True.
Oh, right. I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
Anyway, so he's the whole package. His girlfriend is not, in my opinion. She's actually a loser.
Oh.
She's uneducated.
Look in
and
the mirror,
unemployed.
Opie. Look in the goddamn mirror.
Yeah, you're trying to home wreck. You got the nerve to call someone else a loser?
Wait till you hear the reason she thinks she's a loser. It's just
Okay, listen.
disgusting. So Helen dropped out of high school because of family problems. Apparently her mom has severe anxiety and depression, overdosed multiple times when Helen was a kid, and would have terrible breakdowns threatening to hurt herself if she was left alone. So Helen stayed home with her and still does when necessary because her father can't retire. Over the years, Helen has admitted it's weighed on her own mental health. She sees a psychiatrist and takes medication.
Damn.
Yeah.
Of course she needs help with that. She was forced to be an adult so fast.
Could you imagine calling that person a loser?
Oh my
That's
God.
fucking psychotic.
I hate this girl so much.
So she's developed her own irrational anxiety. She's had some jobs over the years, in brackets, in the hours her dad is home with her mom from work, but would have screaming/crying panic attacks while on the job. She has them at home sometimes too at night, but she can calm herself down okay, apparently. Subsequently, she never finished school or held down a job. Dean and I have talked about it many times. He insists she's doing her best and that she does all the cooking, cleaning, laundry and yard work, etc. at her home. She gets a very small amount of money from her father for this weekly. She also does video game streaming and makes some money from that. Barely any, I think. They've been together for 5 years, and he's come to terms with the fact that she may never work or get an education. Dean has a marketing degree, but he doesn't seem to care. He says he will provide financially and that he's okay with her being a stay-at-home mom someday, or even just a stay-at-home wife. I DM'd him asking him why he's in love with her, how he fell in love with her, and just why. I don't get it. He can do so much
What
better.
a loser! What?
And she provides screenshots for these. It gets into more detail, but I mean, she sums it up pretty good of what the conversation
I gotta
is.
take my glass, honey.
So Dean said this, quote, I fell in love with her for many reasons. She's sweet, kind, cute. She always sees the best in people, even with everything that she's been through. I think she's funny, beautiful, intelligent, and is always trying to do some good. I feel that she's random, silly, quirky, and passionate as fuck. I like how competitive she is, because I'm competitive too. I like that she's athletic. I like how she cooks things, top of the dome, without needing to Google everything. And then hope he puts in brackets, like me. I love her giggle, and I really love her smile. I like her singing voice and, well, all of her voices. I like her hugs, and I love her kisses. I like when her fingers are in my hair. I like the things that she draws or makes from hand. I like when she holds my hand. I like her taste in memes, and I like her taste in music. I like her puns and her sense of humor. I really
She's
like her.
not a cool person.
Yeah. I really like her presence, and I like her dance moves and how good she is at everything. I like how she likes to help people. I genuinely like the person that she is, and I always have. I admire her a lot and will always want her for myself. End quote.
Fuck yeah, Dean.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Dean,
That's how you gas up your freaking partner, baby.
I gotta say, beautifully written. I do feel like it was wasted on this fucking loser OP. You could have just been like, actually, fuck you. Because that's what I would have been like, obviously, you're trying to be fucking rude, so fuck you. Yeah, but beautifully written. It's falling on deaf ears, obviously, because she wrote a fucking Reddit post after receiving that. If receiving that text was not enough of like, oh, I should shut the fuck up, actually. Maybe I'm the fucking loser. Then I don't know what will. It's insane for you to receive that text and to be like,
what a fucking loser.
Well, yeah. Oh, this person fucking sucks. Let's bring it to Reddit. You lost. Yeah. You have fucking lost. I don't.
No self-awareness whatsoever.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's a lot more. So I told him how I felt about him, how I'm in love with him, and that I wish she wasn't around. He said, well, I'm lucky that she is. I don't know what I'd do without her. I told
Dean, you're way too good. Dean, you're way too out the way I would have called a restraining order on her ass already.
Yeah, the way I'm blocking her on everything if she said that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling the cops. She just said, I wish your girlfriend wasn't around.
Well, she was gone.
That's a threat. I don't know about
that
you.
That's definitely
that's a fucking threat.
Yeah, I think Dean, like he had that great, whatever you call it, paragraph to his wife. But like there's a block and delete button. You can use those. You don't have to fuck with people like this.
Opie said they were friends. So maybe he could have taken that first message as like, oh, she's just genuinely curious. The second one, that's when you gotta fucking lay the hammer down. I think there's no more nice. Well, I don't know what I would do without. No, that's like actually fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's we're never talking. We're not friends anymore.
Yup.
Dude, Dean's a better man than we are.
I don't know if he is. I think what we would do is the better thing. Like more respectful of your partner.
Yeah, maybe.
Just blocking and deleting that kind of person and then telling them about it and be like, this person, not my friend. It's fucked up.
I'm snitching so fast.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I think that is more respectful to your partner.
I'm sure before the first message is shown, I'm like, can you fucking believe this shit? I'd be
actually, I kind of see why he might have not done it, because the girlfriend is already, or the wife is suffering from a lot of like anxiety and stuff already. That might be a lot to handle for her.
Sure.
So I think Dean is doing the right thing and like saving her from that worry. That's what fair. I'm at least getting from
I was
Dean.
just saying, if this situation applies to me and Nancy, I'd be like,
talking about my relationship.
Nancy, can you believe this shit? This is crazy.
Well, definitely, I'm spilling the tea to Juliet.
Let's come up with a chop together. Let's first take a selfie and then fucking chop together.
So I told him he's just comfortable and he's staying with her because it's been a long time.
Damn, take the fucking L, bro. Take the fucking L. If there's a loser, it's you.
It's you.
It's fucking you.
I've been at a place in my life where I thought I couldn't go on without certain people, but I survived and he would too. He said, quote, well, I don't want to. So I'd appreciate you not saying things like, I wish she wasn't in the picture. That's awful. If you cared about me at all, then you'd say I'm lucky to have her and just respect that, So he adamantly won't leave her, and I just don't understand why. With the little money she earns, she saves up to do very special things for him. She got him a cameo from his favorite actress, took him out to see his favorite sports team in the playoffs, got him a PS4, and she's taking him to see his favorite band this summer. So
yeah, what a fucking loser! Love each other, you piece what a fucking loser! She does all these sweet things for him. God, fuck you.
She probably makes a ton of. I'm now wondering if she makes a ton of money, like Twitch stream, like she's a famous Twitch streamer or something like that. I'm wondering if that's the case.
Yeah, and she fucking couldn't hold back to fucking be like, I doubt she makes any money off of it. Like, you stupid fucking bitch. You don't know shit.
She also does sweet stuff for him, like give him random cards, drawings, paintings, crap like that. I think maybe that's the reason he stays with her, but I could do that stuff for him too. She's just had years to do it. I'm studying hard. I work as a barista to get through school. I love talking to him. I love spending time with him. He means the world to me.
This is a restraining order. This is a fucking restraining order.
Definitely restraining order. Oh my God.
Does anyone have any advice on how I could win him over? I just want him for myself. I'm the better choice for him. He just doesn't realize it right now. Am I the asshole?
All right.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? You're talking all this shit. You're still a fucking college student. All this shit that you're talking, I mean, you could be applied right back at you. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? And then she keeps listing all these things, like all the things at the end and being like, yeah, what a fucking loser. You know, what are you talking about?
This dumb shit.
What the fuck are you, what are you absolutely fucking talking about? This stupid fucking, and look, if this was a man, I would also call them a bitch. So this is a stupid fucking bitch. I don't know.
What to tell you.
We all know that.
There could be blowback from that. And I said it last time I said this, bitches are bitches.
People know already.
Bitch is
this
non-binary.
is universal for
you know
us.
what I'm fucking saying? the non-binary bitch. This is a bitch.
I agree.
What else is more to say? I feel
I was
like we've
gonna say,
been
you guys
flaming
went
this. We went off. Like this person is delusional. Like,
Well,
this is fucking restraining order material.
Crazy.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah. And lucky for you guys, it's
Josh got something.
there's more. No, we're not done yet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's some relevant comments in here as well as yes, we'll get to it. So start with the relevant comments. Shma David says there's clearly something he sees in her that he doesn't see in you. You can't explain why people like who they like. If he's happy with her and the relationship, then that's that. Your attempts to drive them apart will only drive your friends away from you. OP responds, he hasn't let himself see me in that light though. If he did, he would see what I can offer him. I can offer him all that she does and more. He just thinks he's happy. Love is blind. He has no idea what he's in right now because he's in so deep. If he could just wake up and realize we could have a happy life and family together and future together.
Are there ever like women incel? Like what's the phrase for?
Yeah.
It's not a pick me because it's not.
I think it's femcel. I'm not
Is it femcel?
mistaken. But I don't know if that's derogatory.
She needs
term.
she needs help.
I don't know, but this
Whatever she
like
need
if
to
the
do,
genders were
she
replaced,
needs
this
help.
is definitely
Incel 101
if
right
the
here.
genders were swapped. This is fucking neck beard incel 101. This is classic
100%.
behavior. So yeah,
she's a
it's
neck
fucking
beard.
insane.
I don't know what to call it, but she's a neck beard for us.
Shma David responded to her and said, what you think about this doesn't matter. It's what he thinks. Move on. And OP responds, why can't I change the way he thinks? I'm seeing it as an intervention for his dead end relationship.
Bitch, you need an intervention. No one else needs it but your dumbass. What the fuck?
I just don't think
dude?
anyone here is hearing me out. It seems bad on the surface, but it isn't.
Dude, how many L's can you take?
Okay, the next comment, I don't agree with this question, but I thought I'd read it just because it also makes me question Dean a little bit. But Woodford Reverse says, can't you just be friends with benefits? Which is a stupid question.
What the fuck are you?
What a dumb question. Anyway, OP responds and says he doesn't want that. I've asked/sent nudes. He asked me to stop immediately or he would cut contact. Which is like, I would cut contact no matter what. That's insane. And Little Midgam said, you asked for nudes from a guy in a happy relationship and sent him some, even though he has a girlfriend. This is the easiest you're the asshole we've seen this week.
Yeah.
So Dean, I mean, I would block her for sure after the nudes because that's insane.
I think Dean is just too nice of a person.
He could be. And then too many ants, the goat of this entire story, because they say, link him this Reddit post and he'll be able to see where you're coming from in a way that's clearer than any text message, which are short and impersonal.
Holy fucking
He'll see
shit.
it with super clear eyes, and he'll probably even realize he needs to take the problem person out of his life. Your replies in particular will show him everything he hasn't.
Holy fucking shit.
I love it. I love it. I live for it.
Oh my fucking God.
Did they do it?
OP. Well, I'll continue. They have a couple conversations back and forth before. So OP says, so you agree she's the problem. Thank you. People in this post are judging me so hard, and I'm trying to stand by myself because I know what I believe in here is right for me and him. I'm going to give him some time to cool off, but I'll link him this weekend. And then too many ants responds, Might want to do it sooner than later. There's a decent chance the thread won't be around by the weekend.
Oh
So
my
no surprise.
God.
To the end of the day.
Holy fucking shit.
So Opie responds, "What do you mean? I don't think I'll delete it. I'll send it to him now then, and just tell him to open his eyes and have an open heart. Maybe he will come around. Thanks for being understanding, unlike everyone else."
Lifetime, pick the show up, baby. Come on, I will binge the fuck out
Too
of
many
this
ants.
show.
I don't know if you listen. I don't know if you care, but you are a goat of this story. Because
Holy shit.
Dean responds in the comments.
Oh my God.
I've never been this hyped in my life before.
So Dean said, he says L. So comment towards her name, I guess. You've linked me this post so I could understand you better, and now I do. I love my girlfriend more than anything in life itself. I've been with her for 5 years for a reason. Not because of what she can offer me financially, but because of who she is as a person. That's what matters to me. I'll work 3 jobs if it means keeping her. For example, she once spent 2 hours traveling in the rain to bring my sick mom some homemade soup. Money doesn't buy that kind of heart. I never told you that story because you would get emotional and angry with me for even bringing up my girlfriend. I tried to be your friend because you seemed lonely when we worked together. You said your roommates don't talk to you and your family is back in your home country. We never had a future together. It's not even a possibility. I will protect that woman at all costs, and it really hurts me to see you talking shit about her to strangers on the internet. I hope you'll have the integrity to take this down. Maybe it's best we don't stay friends for now and see where things head. You sent me the link to this thread, and then you immediately blocked me on Instagram. Why? I don't understand what you want from me at this point, but it's no longer worth my energy. If you're ready to grow up and respect my relationship, give me a call.
Don't give a call. Why are you inviting the madness into your life, Dean? End it,
Dean
brother.
is just a nice person.
Dean.
Dean is way too kind for his own good sometimes. But God, hey, props to Dean, man. What a man. That's what a supportive partner should be. Willing to protect your partner at all costs. Too nice to a fault, but hey, mad respect for Dean for me at least.
Too nice or too dense? Maybe that was.
It's crazy for me to say
I ain't
someone's
gonna
too
talk shit about
nice.
him.
That's wild to be like, call me when you want to mature. Absolutely don't contact
Never
me
call
ever.
me.
Fucking
Never talk
stay
to me
away
again.
from me, my family, my fucking girlfriend. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh my God. Also, the
What a
fucking
roller
goat.
coaster.
Too many ants.
Yeah, too many ants.
Holy fucking shit.
You are the best.
I felt like I was
Love
like
it.
listening to watching D&D live in person. Fucking persuasion roll. Insanity. That was fucking awesome.
So funny.
Motherfucking speech at 100.
Yeah.
I really
Well, I
hope
think it's
this
fairly-
is fake. Just because of like how like can anybody
I hope it's not.
I mean, because how many L's can you take? Taking L's from the comments and still being like, man, people are fucking crazy.
I mean, that is her name.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
L is her
true.
name.
L is the name. But that's fucking dude.
Yeah.
Dean could
Man,
not be more
that's-
clear.
Tough. It's a tough L. But I think in her mind, she doesn't think she lost. So she will spin it some way where she is still the winner in her mind.
Kudos, I
Unfortunately.
guess.
All right. So,
That's probably the best one you've covered so far, Josh. I fucking love that one.
God damn, I've been doing it 2 years and that's the best one. Wow. That's
probably-
pretty good.
That's good.
That's when I felt most alive.
Yeah. I got to shout out Mollykin's Woo. That might be your first post that we've read. And it was a doozy.
You set the bar high
Hell yeah. Might have to be an honorary goat just for that story.
Yeah.
just for that story.
That's a goated
Yeah.
story. Also, too many
Yeah.
ants is fucking goated, and I'm 99.999% sure they don't even know we exist.
They have no idea.
We don't know.
No idea.
99.9% of our subreddit doesn't know we exist.
True.
I would give us a solid 30. I'd give us 30%
Maybe.
of that, right?
That might be fair.
Maybe.
All right. The next one we got here is actually posted by a Wikimaniac on our subreddit / Reddit on Wiki by Purple Poop 4.
Holy shit.
So-
What a great name.
Ironically, no poop stories. That's
Damn.
Disappointed.
yeah. And the title for this one is "Am I the asshole for giving a drunk guy a ride home?"
No, you're probably too nice. Make sure that they don't get a DUI. So
Yeah, I would say probably too nice.
and it's a listener story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just the statistically speaking.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a Wikimaniacs
I know.
story.
And we're yet to have an asshole listener.
All right. Well, let's see if Purple Poop 4 is the asshole. Hey, everyone. Big fan. Personal story. I created a Reddit account just for Reddit on Wiki.
Wow.
Nice. Part of the 0.1%.
What if they meant for Reddit on Wiki, as in just the subreddit? Because I really love the subreddit.
Never listened to the show, but
There's a show? That's crazy. I really love this subreddit.
They're only there for mid-score, mid-score to response.
Mid-score's great.
Mid-score's the GOAT.
All right. So I, 26 female, and my fiance, 32 male, were out having dinner at Buffalo Wild Wing one night, and he pointed out a very drunk man at the bar, nearly falling out of his seat, knocking his head on the stool/counter a few times. And he made comments like, wow, a grown-ass man too. Or, quote, he needs to get his shit together. Damn, just trashing a guy, just having a good night, or a bad night. Who knows?
Sounds like a bad night.
Who knows?
A few moments later, I noticed the man leaving the bar with his car keys in his hand, which also happened to be around when my fiance was paying the bill. I quickly told him that we should give the guy a ride so that he doesn't drive. My fiance responded saying, absolutely not. We don't know if that man is dangerous. We don't know how far away he lives, etc. I told him we could be the difference between life and death tonight, and my fiance insisted that this grown-ass man made his choice.
I gotta say, if this is anywhere that Lyft or Uber exists, also an option.
I would call an Uber.
I would call an Uber so quick. I'd be like, hey, man, you shouldn't drive. I got you a ride coming.
Yeah.
And then I would stay there until he got and said Uber. But yeah, I mean, I would be scared to give a stranger a ride. I'm not going to lie to you.
I agree. I'm the same way.
That's fair. And yeah, I like your middle ground where it's like, hey, call an Uber or a taxi or something like that. I think the bars legally have to
They should take your keys, right? Like, I don't know if that's just
I don't know if they do that, but like if you talk to the barkeep, the barkeep, what am I? We're talking about D&D.
The barkeep, huh? Yeah, see?
The bartender, you could be like, I'm sure they will happily call a cab or something like that. They usually have them on speed dial. I also don't love your fiance is saying like this grown ass man made his choice where he could like crash and, kill someone. Like they didn't make that choice.
Yeah. The innocent people that could have gotten hurt didn't make a choice.
Yeah. Exactly. A bit of background. We were driving my car for over a year because his was out of commission. He doesn't like to drive it unless he absolutely has to because my car is more reliable. My fiance was upset that I wanted to give a man a ride and ended up leaving me to sign and pay the tab while he stormed off to the car. When I finally came out, I noticed the drunk guy outside calling someone, saying something along the lines of, quote, I'm drunk, I need a ride. And the person was saying no because he ended up saying, I can't drive like this though. And the person must have hung up on him because he put the phone down after. I decided I was going to override my fiance and ask the man if he lived far. He said he lived 5 minutes down the road and also on our way home. I offered him a ride and he gratefully accepted. My fiance started yelling at me from across the parking lot saying, what the fuck are you doing? Stop talking to him. Are you stupid? With the man now in my car, my fiance started driving and started yelling at the man to get the fuck out and at me for putting us in danger. The guy was calm and said he was sorry and offered us $100 for our trouble. Unfortunately, once we got to the first light, my fiance parked the car and got out saying if I wanted to give the man a ride, I can do it myself. And he was walking home.
Oh, that's fucking stupid as hell.
I love how he's like, this man might be dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave him alone.
So I'm going to leave you by yourself.
What the fuck was that?
You had me in the first half.
Yeah, that's insane.
A quarter. You had me in a quarter.
Yeah. Holy. I apologized to the man and gave him a ride home before driving up and down the road looking for my fiance so that we could go home. At home, he packed up all his stuff and said he doesn't want to be with someone that picks up random dudes at the bar. In brackets, we didn't break up over this. He proceeded to tell his workplace about what I did and got the validation he wanted that I was in the wrong. I disagree, but what do you guys think? Am I the asshole?
No, and you shouldn't be with someone that leaves you with supposed dangerous strangers by yourself.
That's tough.
If anything, he made that decision easy for you to dump his dumb ass. Can't even get a fucking car running for a year. You stupid bitch.
That's the least of my words in this story.
I don't give a damn, but I'm gonna start flaming this guy.
Yeah, I fucking forgot.
Granted, yes, some people you can't trust people, especially some people that, that as possibly under influence. You don't know what their intentions are.
Yeah, I mean, like you and me both
up.
said we probably would not do this.
We wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it personally.
That's fair. But other options, and your heart was in the right spot where it's like,
exactly.
Hey, let's not let this guy drive drunk and potentially kill himself or someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Very smart.
Like your boyfriend showed all the red flags within that within those few moments. One, you could tell he has anger issues, blew a gasket at you from out of nowhere.
Immediately.
Instead of pulling you to the side and be like, hey, babe, this might not be a good idea. This could be a dangerous situation. No, his immediate reaction was to fucking flame you and yell at you on the spot. Red flag. And then the fact that this fool pulled up and be like, hey, yeah, this guy might be dangerous, but guess what? I'm going to leave you by himself just to prove a fucking point. Dude.
Yeah. Crazy.
Dude. Oh, you're not the asshole. You're an angel, Wikimaniac. So, like, it couldn't have been me, but good on you for having that heart.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up being he ended up being a good guy, which is a good thing because this could have been a terrible ending.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, your heart is in the right spot. I'm sure he was just a guy either, having a bad date or just having a good
going
day.
through shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, for you to reach out to someone like that, I'm sure that meant a lot to him. And yeah, you probably saved like a chance of saving his life and other people's lives. So
possibly others. Yeah.
Kudos to you. They did write an update actually since I wrote the script, which is insane. So I don't actually know what it says. We're going to read this along together. So update.
Wow.
To answer a few questions, I didn't care to go through the man's phone or wallet to set up his Uber. And I also didn't want to shed out $40 for a 5-minute trip out of my own pocket. This was before the guy offered me money, so I didn't know he'd pay me back if I'd taken that option. That's fair. I also didn't know that you can talk to restaurant/bar about helping a drunk person. The area we live is relatively safe. However, it is known to drive up insurance prices due to a lot of accidents. I have a history with AA and have heard horror stories that make me particularly sympathetic towards people under the influence that could have used a helping hand. Had I been alone, things would have been different, but unfortunately I decided to rely on the support from my partner to carry out this task. The fact that the drunk guy was trying to get a ride from someone told me he was trying to do the right thing, and for a 5-minute trip, I did not mind stepping in to help someone out. My fiance and I did break up for another reason later on down the road. I'm someone that loves people and would rather get backlash for putting myself in a dangerous situation than to watch the news post about an event that I could have prevented. So
you got a pure heart.
Yeah, you said the fucking area already. What do you call it? It has a bunch of accidents. So you really probably fucking saved some lives that night.
Yeah,
100%. And it sounds like you have your own history with AA. So yeah, as your fiance should know that and should have like some sympathy for that.
Insane to be dating. They're engaged. His fiance.
Well, they're not anymore, but yeah, they were.
It's crazy to be engaged to somebody that has AA history with AA, and then to like look at a drunk guy and be like, what a fucking piece of shit that guy is.
Yeah.
Like, just to rag on a guy. Ugh. Not great.
Yeah. Even if it's not OP that went through AA, it might be like a family member or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should still probably know that is the fiance. But anyway,
preserve that heart, Wikimaniac. You got a heart of gold.
Hell yeah.
You're better people than us for sure.
Absolutely. And most people agreed not the asshole, of course, in our comments, though we don't have the automatic flare that pops up on Am I the Asshole? So
wait, there are some of our Wikimaniacs calling her the asshole?
Not the asshole. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said most.
Did I say asshole?
No. You said not the asshole, but you said most. So I was like, are there some that are fucking...
No. I didn't go through all the comments, but I was just saying like most of the top ones that I saw were like, yeah, you're not the asshole. Okay. I didn't go through them all. There's like 300 comments.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So
yeah.
All right. Last one we got here, unless you're a patron. We got 2 more.
You're rich.
This one's cross-posted by 165 Penguins. And the title is, Am I the Asshole for telling her that I would sleep with her if she wanted to?
This is the guy from the fucking... Was it Monday's episode or they're I can eat you out? That guy? was that fucking Monday's episode or this one?
that was last Monday's episode.
Oh, okay, my bad. The fucking, you missed your girlfriend eating you out? I could
Oh, you drew
I
it?
could eat you.
I'll
out,
do
dude.
it.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Probably. If this sounds like it was unsolicited, so I'll say asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, this gives me nice guy vibes. So yes, I'm also going asshole.
It's giving Sean frat boy vibes. Sounds
Yeah, I mean, I'll fucking sleep with you if you want to fucking sleep.
Yeah,
with
whatever,
Me.
I'll do it.
It's no big deal.
Yeah,
Fuck
what you
it.
trying to do?
Insane.
All right. So I've been friends with this girl who recently went through a breakup. We used to be very close, but less so recently since we haven't seen each other in a minute.
Your opening line. I'll fucking sleep with you. I haven't seen you in a while. I'll fucking sleep with you.
Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever.
Shut the fuck up, brother.
It's like, damn, girl, you got some needs? I got you.
Damn.
She's a very beautiful girl. People just assume she's a model, even though she works as a dental nurse.
Yeah, and I'll fucking sleep with her. You know, it's fine.
I met her at a house party recently, and we were just catching up, having a chat. It had been a while since we'd caught up. She tells me how disappointed that she is that all her guy friends hit on her afterwards. When she was in on that relationship, she thought she had genuine platonic friends, guy friends, and that once she was single, they all swarmed at her out of the woodworks and started shooting their shots.
So he does the same
Yeah,
exact
so
thing.
the brother. Take a hint.
Yeah, I'd sleep with you, whatever. I said, yeah, that's bound to happen. You're very pretty and you have chemistry with almost everyone. That's the only requirement for sex. Hell, the fact that you're beautiful is enough for 90% of men. Forget any chemistry.
You stop.
I mean,
while you're ahead.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you proved my point. The second you became single, all your guy friends wanted you. Not one of them said, well, actually, I wouldn't want to spoil this amazing friendship. Let me just never try my luck with this beautiful woman.
Jesus.
Well, that was, hey, you got a voice there, my guy.
That's a neck.
I'm really good at
That's pretty good.
Pretentious frat boy voice.
That was pretty good.
She was feeling a bit sad, and I said, hey, don't worry about it. At least you can be certain of the fact that your female friends aren't going to hit on you. She giggled at that and then asked me point blank if I would have sex with her. She's a very shy, passive person, so this caught me very off guard. I said, yeah, I mean, I think you're beautiful. I'm not going to say no to sex. Would I actively pursue you? Probably not, but if you want to have sex, I'd most likely be on board.
Dude. Dude. Oh my God. How do you say so many wrong things?
He's trying to tear her down so like her confidence will be shot. So he's like, all right, then I guess I can swoop in. Baby.
Yeah.
It's insane
Piece
to
of
watch
shit.
the bag be fumbled so hard. I feel like I'm there.
I also feel like she was probably like setting a trap. She's like, all right, let's see if this dumbass says yes to this, because I want to see, like, I've already been fucked over by many of my quote unquote platonic friends that I thought were friends. Let's test this guy.
Hopefully.
And he failed miserably.
Miserably.
What an insane failure.
She asked me if I care at all about our friendship, and I just said, wanting to have sex with you doesn't mean I don't care about being friends. It just means that we're both adults and we made a decision together because we're horny. That's it. It's not deep. She said, no, you know for a fact that having sex would ruin our friendship. You just don't care about it because you'd rather think with your dick instead of your brain. She started going off on me. Maybe I should have been less honest. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
I don't.
Shit.
I think
A dumbass.
You're definitely a dumbass. And yeah, you truly don't care about that friendship. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because part of me is like, I don't know if you're an asshole as much as like you're just really fucking dumb. But no, yeah, you're definitely an asshole too. You're both.
Yeah.
You're definitely both.
Because even if I don't know, because like for me, it's like, even if this was a genuine ask from her where she was like, hey, you know what? Like, do you want to sleep with me? His response was insane to be like, I wouldn't actively pursue you, but
I would pursue you, but yeah.
Fucking crazy to go that much in detail. He was like, well, she doesn't want to date any of her friends. She's mad that they all want to date her. So I think I have the perfect fucking answer. Bam, and then whips that out. It's just holy fucking
Such a dick
shit.
move.
What a terrible
Such a dick
answer.
because she's coming to him for like, well, I don't know why she's coming to him for like some
I don't
emotional
think
support. But
she's not coming to him at all. Yeah, she's just catching up and being like, damn it, like a part of breaking up sucks because, you know, you think you have all these friends, but they just want to sleep with you. Then he'd be like, well, let me tell you.
I'd sleep with you.
Dude.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit. Like, what a... Do you think that would make her feel better?
Idiot. I like to think, like what you said, like this was definitely a trap. She could tell from like immediately, be like, all right, let's get this fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, I would like to think so.
Just activated my trap card.
For real. Because, oh my God.
Yeah.
Every word he said, I was like, oh no.
It's getting worse.
Oh no, stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, because the first sentence was like, oh yeah, like you're pretty and you have chemistry with everyone. Like that's a pretty normal
and then
thing
you
to
stop.
say.
That's fine.
You stop right after that, Brett.
And then he just kept going.
And she was not wrong. He was definitely thinking with his dick the whole conversation.
1,000%.
100%. So Reddit teamed asshole and double bed dream said, I said, quoting like the girl saying, I have no real friends. Nobody cares about me. They all just see me as a piece of meat. Well, everyone except for you, right? No, actually, I also see you as a piece of meat.
I think I would absolutely, I would fucking have sex with you and not pursue you because you're a fucking piece of meat. Yeah.
That's exactly the vibe. All right. That is it for this episode, Wikimaniacs. What did you think? Were these people assholes? Let us know down in the comments on YouTube, Discord, or on our subreddit. If you want to hear more, please consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network and unlock bonus episodes as well as extra stories every Friday and Monday.
Whoa.
Hear Josh say all the white sayings and hear Josh call us something derogatory.
I do not.
He does.
I don't want that
clickbait,
to
Josh.
spread.
Let it happen. Yeah.
He does.
Josh fucking
He
goes
does.
to
I don't want
town
that.
about our fucking...
Appalled. All of a sudden, we were just chilling and all of a sudden calling us some derogatory terms. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
I don't
You
like
can only
this
hear
teaser.
that
Are you talking
if you
to
sign
us?
up patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network. Hear us. Oh, sorry, I just spat out my rice, but my gosh, such injustice in that episode or in that story.
Josh, hold yourself back from saying a racist joke about him eating rice.
I know.
Calm down, brother.
Hold yourself back.
I can see you straining.
I wasn't even thinking. I better get a large piece of the Patreon for this month if we're getting influx. I was gonna say thank you, Sean and John, for coming on, but I don't know if I want to say that anymore.
Wow. All of a sudden you don't want to thank us after you insult us? What the hell?
No,
You hear this, Wikimaniacs? Look at this. Even on the main feed, he's still doubling down. My guy.
No, you guys screwed the pooch on this one.
And he's going to Florida, to hang out with Rob over there.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's something wrong with this
I
man.
gotta go console him after he dropped out. Thank you, Sean and John, for coming on today. Thank you, Wikimaniacs, for another amazing episode. And we'll see you later, alligator.
Toodles.
I hate you guys.
You're supposed to say after a while, crocodile. Come on, guys.
I'm not white. Would you call us, Josh?
No.
Yeah, somebody edit that together, Patreon.